Shows Philip Seymour Hoffman as Joe King and Gilda Radner as Liz Lemonade dressed for a wedding walking down a sidewalk. Hoffman.
Thanks for coming to the wedding with me, Lemonade. It's not every day Chris Farley marries Marilyn Monroe.
Radner. I'm here under protest. I spoke with Mr. Kardashian. He believes I have a case against you for forcing your employee to go on a date with you. Hoffman.
Oh, come on, Lemonade. Don't flatter yourself. It's not a date. I just don't want to show up there alone.
Radner. You couldn't find anyone else to drag with you to this? Hoffman.
Radner laughed in my face, and Jan Hooks hit me over the head with a bottle.
Radner. What about Brittany Murphy? I thought you two were pretty close. Hoffman.
Brittany refuses to speak with me anymore.
Radner. How come? Hoffman.
She won't tell me.
Hoffman and Radner approach the wedding reception where Andre the Giant, as a bouncer, stands at the door. Andre. Names. Hoffman.
Jurist Dr. Joseph King and Liz Lemonade.
Andre. Liz is on the list. There's no Joe King on here. Hoffman.
Well, there's got to be some sort of mistake. Okay, of course Chris would invite his boss to his wedding.
Andre. You're not on the list. Beat it. Radner walks into the reception. Shows Phil Hartman and Nicole Brown approaching the reception. Hoffman.
Hey, Philly.
Hartman. It's Phil. Hoffman.
When you get in there, let Chris know there's been a mistake. Somehow I'm not on the guest list.
Hartman. Buddy. Hoffman.
Yeah?
Hartman. Chris couldn't do that to Brittany, you know that. Hoffman.
Do what to Brittany? Are you joking?
Hartman. No, that would be you. Hoffman.
By the way, we're already a few weeks into the season here. When's the draft for our fantasy football league?
Hartman. Buddy. Brittany didn't feel comfortable with you in the league since you two were no longer talking. Hoffman.
Good one, Phil, but I know you wouldn't kick me out of the league after you stole a championship from me by trading an injured George Kittle to an uninterested Joan Rivers for Michael Thomas during his record-breaking 2019 season.
Hartman. What can I say? I guess it's not so good to be the king after all. Hartman and Brown walk into the reception. Cuts to an hour later, shows Hoffman watching the reception covertly from a second-story window. Inside the reception shows John Belushi standing with a microphone. Belushi. When Chris asked me to be his best man, I was very honored. I always admired Chris before he died and was proud that he considered me his idol. And even though we work under the tyranny of Mr. King, it has been an absolute pleasure to get to work with Chris on the show, and I'm proud to have made a new death-long friend. Like a brother, he's like family. And really, other than Joe King, it really seems like the rest of us here are really like a family. The reception guests begin to clap as Farley and Monroe kiss. Cuts to 2 days later at the Undergroundlings headquarters in the Rosa Parks Forest Preserve, with Hoffman standing at a podium. Hoffman.
Yes, hello, yes. I hear you all had a wonderful time at Chris's wedding. Okay, very good. Anyway, Chris Farley is suspended indefinitely. Okay, get the fuck out of here, Chris.
Farley.
Come on, how old are you?
Hoffman.
Old enough, you fat son of a bitch.
Norm MacDonald stands up and says, "Let me offer you a proposal, Mr. King." Hoffman.
It's jurist Dr. King.
MacDonald. None of us want Chris Farley suspended, and we think you're an asshole. Hoffman.
Okay.
MacDonald. So how about this, Why don't you let us take Saturday Night Alive off of your hands, and we'll do that show under Lemonade. And you can go take the SNotL brand and go fuck yourself. Hoffman.
Are you trying to take my show within my show?
McDonald. Why, yes, I am. Hoffman.
Okay, well, don't worry, okay? Don't worry. I'm not going to do what you all think I'm going to do, which is just slip out. But let me just say, as I ease out of the show I helped build, I'm sorry, but it's a fact that there is such a thing as manners, a way of treating people. Okay? If anybody else wants to come with me, this moment will be the moment of something real and fun and inspiring in this godforsaken business, and we will do it together. Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me?
George Carlin stands up and says,
I'll come with you.
Hoffman.
Really?
Carlin.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Beat it, King.
Hoffman.
All right, fine, but before I leave, let me leave you with this. All we really know is that we are here, and we don't know why. We all want love, and we all want to live forever with that love, but...
Belushi, why don't you go tell someone who cares, King? Hoffman sighs, nods to the undergroundlings, and says,
Very well, okay, I am relinquishing Saturday Not Alive to Liz Lemonade, and am retiring the SNotL brand. For now. If this is goodbye, at least we'll always have live from Tom's phone, We're Not Alive.
It's Saturday Not Live SNotL, starring an ever-evolving cast that is unionized and refuses to allow their names to be mentioned until their demands are met. Musical guest, Mikaben, and your host, Chris Farley. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Farley. Applause, applause, applause. Farley.
Thank you. Joe King couldn't find anyone who wanted to host the final SNotL, and I drew the short straw. So I just wanted to sing a song for him on his way out, and let him know that he and SNotL will not be forgotten by us at Saturday Not Alive.
Is it getting better, or do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now? You got someone to blame. You say, one love, one life, when it's one need in the night. One love, we get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. Did I disappoint you, or leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you never had love, and you want me to go without. Well, it's too late tonight to drag the past out into the light. We're one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other one. Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Did I ask too much? More than a lot? You gave me nothing, now it's all I got. We're one, but we're not the same. Well, we hurt each other, then we do it again. You say, Love is a temple, love's a higher law. Love is a temple, love the higher law. You ask me to enter, but then you make me crawl. And I can't be holding on to what you got, when all you got is her. One love, one blood, one life, you got to do what you should. One life with each other, sisters, brothers. One life, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, one. Applause, applause, applause. Farley.
Thank you. Goodbye, Joe King, and goodbye, SNotL. We have a great show tonight. Mikaben is here. So get ready for our